My name is Bassem Mansour, and I'm the owner of a company called Michael & Son Services in Washington, D.C. A little over 20 years ago, I took over a struggling family business when my father suddenly passed away. I was just 19 years old. I've certainly experienced my fair share of financial struggles, but through hard work and determination, I'm now running one of the largest electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling companies in the nation. Every day, my technicians come across some incredible people with heartbreaking stories. When they find they have nowhere to turn in a time of need, that's when we come in to lend a helping hand. Shaddy.
Yes, sir.
No more knocking? That's it? We're done knocking?
That's
you
it.
Just come in anytime you want to come in?
We're like family now, boss.
Wow, Shaddy. All right, what's up, Shaddy?
Well, I met a couple yesterday by the name of the Drains, Shelley and Delano Drain.
Okay.
They're both retired corrections officers. Mr. Drain is was in the military and is also retired. And 6 months after retiring, he was in a near-fatal car accident which has left him quadriplegic.
You mean after he retired and he was looking forward to his retirement, he got in a car accident and now he's a quadriplegic?
After, he served his country, then he served his community, and 6 months afterwards he's on his way home from work and nearly misses a deer, goes off the road, and a horrible car wreck left him a quadriplegic.
That's a shame.
It is.
So what's up? What do they need?
Well, obviously because of that, they are deeply in debt from all the medical, and they're not getting much help from the VA and other organizations. So they have no heat in their home. It's been, I think, nearly 6 months that they've been without heat. That's a problem too for Mr. Drain, because his condition, if he gets too cold, can cause him some serious side effects that can result in death. So just meeting with them, the amount of dedication and devotion that Mrs. Drain has for her husband, and taking into account all the service that he's done for his country and his community, I think they're really good candidates for our program.
Okay. Wow, you're a good salesman. You really are a good salesman. I'll tell you what, Shaddy. Has anybody seen him yet?
No, but I spoke with Brandon in Baltimore, and he's ready to send the guy out there as soon as.
All right, just let's go see what's going on. I mean, the guy sounds like he's definitely deserving. So let's just go see it and see what we can do, and if we can help, let's do it. Just do it. Okay?
I'm on it.
Hey, Shaddy, put your hands up real fast. It's just too easy. Shaddy, one more time. Put your hands up real fast. Okay. All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Have a good day, sir.
Take care, Shaddy. Shaddy, I love you.
I love you more.
August of 2012, August the 5th of 2012, to be exact. My husband was driving on Madonna Road out here in Baltimore County, returning home from work, and there are a lot of deer back there on that road, and he swerved to keep from hitting the deer, and his car went off into a ditch, and the airbag went off. He lost control of the car, and the car turned over, and as a result, he tried to get out of the car, but he couldn't get out of the car. He couldn't move. I got a call early that Sunday morning around 3 or 4 o'clock from shock trauma telling me that my husband was paralyzed from the neck down. I just jumped out of bed, and I think I turned around in circles 3 times. I ran in the room, got my son, and we got dressed and we flew down 83 to University Hospital. I said to my son that our lives have forever changed, but I don't think I really realized how much our lives had changed in that one day. Even though we were retired from the state of Maryland, both of us were lieutenants and we worked for the Department of Corrections for the state of Maryland, and we served over 50 years. We've had to fight for everything that we have gotten in reference to his care.
I can't lay in the bed like this the rest of my life. Can't do it. I can feel all over my body, some a little bit more, some a little bit less. You know, I have the ability to move my legs back and forth, my toes, my arms, my fingers. I do have what they call limited mobility. You know, I'm not severed where I can't move. My spinal cord was just stretched.
Because he's a vet, the only assistance that I get is from the VA. So we do have someone that comes in the morning, and she helps me with bathing him and getting him set up for the day. So he starts out with bathing, and we feed him in the morning. During the course of the day, he has to be turned every 2 to 3 hours from side to side to keep him from getting another pressure ulcer. And just to keep his body limber, he has to be stretched because his body is, you know, it gets tight. And originally the doctor said that he would be on a feeding tube for the rest of his life, that he wouldn't be able to move anything that would be the basic extent of his life. He would be on the trach for the rest of his life. And as you can see, God has said something totally different.
I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up.
One of the greatest moments in time is when we discovered fire. Fire is a crucial human advantage, a source of food, warmth, and protection from predators. Only the most innovative can survive.
If you can't, we can.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
Has a dream of being a landlord become a nightmare for you? We'll buy your rental and deal with your problem tenants. Call us now for an offer in 7 minutes.
Express Home Buyers. We buy your house in 7 days.
Keep the heat inside this winter with our high-tech heat mirror windows. Long Windows is offering the surprisingly affordable solution at only $99 a month. Call now.
Isn't it time you got along?
Not just pizza,
But something for everyone.
PizzaGuide.com.
I just want to do a very small shout out to a very good man who works for us in the Baltimore office named Raven. And I'm going to tell you all the customers are raving about Raven. So keep it up, Raven. Keep it up.
The heater would come on sometimes, and then sometimes it would go off. Then it would come on sometimes. Then it just got to a point where it just went off. So my son and I were down here late one night trying to get it to come back on, and for whatever reason, we couldn't get the blowers to come back on. So we ran out, got heaters, because he has to stay he can't be in a room that's too cold or a room that's too hot because of his condition. Quads have a condition called autodysplexia, and little things like temperature and heat, and if he was to sit on something that could prick him or whatever, can raise his pressure and could possibly even die from that. So the heating system was a real big issue for us. So we tried to do what we could, and we patched it up a little bit. And I remembered when I was in Virginia that I saw a commercial one night when I was in the hotel that talked about Michael and Son and them helping people in our condition. And so I said, well, let me send a letter to them and ask them, will they help us and at this time in our lives? And as you can see, they did. And it is such a blessing from God. It's only God. It's only God that they came and they helped us. And that's what's been happening the whole time along the way for us. It's been strangers and people outside that's been helping us to get through everything that we need to get through. But we're determined to hang in there and see it through. See it to the end. Right, honey?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we've been doing. So, and when Shadi called me and texted me and said, okay, we're gonna do it. You would have thought I was a kid in the playground. I was in here jumping around, shouting and running through the house and this, that. And my husband was like, what is wrong with you? I said, oh, God answered our prayer. He answered our prayer. He answered our prayer. We're going to get our heater fixed and we don't have to worry about it for this summer or this winter. And it's just, I'm just overwhelmed, overjoyed. I'm just happy and ecstatic about what God can do. And people helping people, because that's what I believe in. And it just feels strange at this time in my life because I'm used to helping people, but now I have to be on the receiving end of getting help. And that's new and that's different for us. And it's a humbling experience.
Recently, I got a letter from a Mr. John Gershon, and I apologize if I'm not saying it correctly. Well, anyway, in the letter, he said some really great things about the program we're doing, and he said that he was inspired by, what we're doing as far as being out there and helping out other people. Anyway, long story short, he was so inspired, he's actually doing things with himself and his friends to help other people. So I'm very humbled and very grateful that I could be a part of that, and I just want to basically say, great job, John, keep up the good work, and I know your parents are proud of you, so keep it up.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
They're setting up the flag now.
Houston, we have a problem. We can't do it. Who in the world is that?
They've got the flag up now.
If you can't, we can.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son. Not just pizza, but something for everyone. Paisanos Pizza Guy, come.
Is your roof going to withstand the harsh winter months? Long Roof offers a surprisingly affordable solution with new roofs at only $99 a month. Call now, 800-492-LONG.
Isn't it time you got along?
My name is Brandon Purdy. I'm a HVAC lead installer. Today we are replacing an old rundown gas furnace and air conditioning and coil. The new stuff is a top of the line Carrier 13 SEER, way more efficient AC and coil, 3-ton AC and coil, and 80% electronic ignition gas furnace. We can get them done as soon as 6 hours. Sometimes it can take up to 12 to 14 hours. It really just depends on the situation. Again, we bring everything up to code. We make sure everything is safe. And some houses aren't exactly up to code and they require a lot more attention. All right, what I'm about to do here is cut the hole out for the return. This allows the air to flow through and be heated or cooled, and then it sends it through the top as a supply. And basically this is how the unit breathes. There's some challenges. The ductwork has not exactly been installed originally in the best of shape. The flue pipe is not in the best of shape, so just reconfiguring everything to make it safer, make it more efficient, give better airflow, stuff like that. All throughout life, we seem to take. You know, we very rarely get a chance to give back, help people out that's in need. You never know, one day in situation, you might be in need, and I just feel like if I'm willing to help out people later down the road, there may be someone willing to help out me or my family if we ever encounter such situation or any similar situation.
Plumbing to electrical, heating to air conditioning. If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
Has a dream of being a landlord become a nightmare for you? We'll buy your rental and deal with your problem tenants. Call us now for an offer in 7 minutes.
Express Home Buyers, we buy your house in 7 days.
Call Michael and Son today and turn to the experts at Carrier. Right now, get a precision tune-up on your heating system for just $69.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
My fellow Americans, our critical infrastructure is at risk. We will not go quietly into the night. We will not go without a fight. I've always said yes, we can. But today, we can't. Michael and Son, America needs you. I'm on my way.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
So I'm here in beautiful Owings Mill, Maryland. It is just a beautiful, beautiful day. It is a little bit rainy, a little chilly, not too bad, and it is foggy. And I'm here to meet the Drain family. And we've got a husband and wife, a Shelley and Delano. And from what I hear, Mr. Delano is a character. Both Mr. and Mrs. Drain, Shelley and Delano, both worked as correctional officers. Actually, before that, prior to that, Delano was a radio officer in the Army. So here he is, he's just doing a good job, he's doing what he can for the country, and then he gets a job as a correctional officer, once again, all about helping and doing the right thing. He retires. Something people wait for and dream about is just, let me stop working, let me just enjoy the rest of my life. And here he goes about his day, about 6 months right after he retired, a deer jumps out in front of him, he swerves to miss the deer, and then that's when everything fell apart. He got in a very bad accident. Apparently, from what I understand, there wasn't really a scratch on him, but from the trauma of the accident, he actually became a quadriplegic. So I know that they had some issues. They had a lot of medical issues, and I know that they had their HVAC system go out, and from what I understand, it was out for almost 6 months without any kind of heat or air conditioning at the time. And so they reached out to us, and we're here to meet them. So let's go meet them.
Hello.
You are Mrs. Drain, correct?
Yes, yes.
My name is Bassam. Can I come in?
Come on in, Bassam.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
My name is Bassam. Nice to meet you.
I'm Shelly. How are you?
Shelly. Well, I'm here because just to see what we did, first of all, and also, obviously, I want to meet you guys.
Yes.
It's okay if I come in?
to meet you too.
Really?
Yes.
Not a lot of people want to meet me, so
Yeah.
not a lot of people want to meet
We
me.
definitely wanted to meet you.
All right, I appreciate that. Can I come in?
Come on in,
All right,
yes.
thank you so much. All right, so we're here to meet.
Delano.
Who's this handsome guy?
This is Delano Drain.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hello there.
How are you doing? Just don't get up. I'm coming to see you.
If I would, I would.
I'm sure you would.
Maybe next time.
Listen, God willing, next time. First of all, I've heard so many good things about you. I've heard, first of all, from Shaddy and Jim and these guys who actually have already visited you, that you're a character. They said you were here, you had good spirits about you, you're watching Family Guy.
Yeah.
You like?
I like an American Dad. I watched that too. You ever watch that yourself?
I do. I like The Simpsons. I like Family. I like the whole thing. But I just like that. I like the spirits about you, you know. And I was talking with your wife and she was telling me that your spirits are really high and you're both very positive. And
Well, you gotta be, you gotta remain positive with the injury that I have. You know, like I said before, I can move everything on my body, and I was in therapy and I got better. You know, it's gonna be uphill battle, but like I always tell, I'm gonna walk again. I got that. I just got it in my mind that I'm gonna walk again. It's got too many things that's working that I don't think God's gonna let me down. I mean, you know, He kept me alive, and you know, I just gotta fight back. You know.
well, I'm going to tell you this. Don't stop trying. Don't stop pushing.
I ain't gonna stop.
Don't stop pushing.
I got, you know, my wife ain't gonna let me stop pushing.
Yeah, don't stop pushing. As long as you keep pushing, you got something to work for.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna be all right.
You're going to be great. You're going to be more than all right.
I'll be all right.
You know.
Maybe next time and I get up and walk, I'm gonna come down there and see you.
I'd love for you to come down and see me. We'll go running.
Yeah, you might run a little faster than I do.
I promise you, I still have a funny feeling you'll still outrun me.
You know, I might need a walker or something, but I'll be down there.
We'll both be wearing walkers together. Trust me.
Yeah. Like I was telling, you know, my wife that the program that you have is really great, you know, and it does a lot for people. And I really want to appreciate Michael and his son for doing what they did.
Yeah.
And I really thank you.
Well, I will say this. I will say, Mr. Drain, that you know, we get emails all the time from people watching the show all the time telling us, you know, keep up the good work, we're inspired, all these type of things. And I swear to you, it is such a blessing to do it. I swear to you, it is so fun to come in and like help out and do something where I can actually do something for somebody.
Right.
And not just for an organization where I don't even know what's happening with my money. At least I know that I've affected your life in some way, you know? And that's huge. You are an inspiration to me and to so many others because here you are, life dealt you kind of a very bad hand in the situation, but you're not regretful about it, you're not sad about it, you're just saying, you know what it is, and I'm just going to keep going.
Yeah, well, you can't, you know, you have good days and bad days, but, you know, you can't not think about the bad stuff. I got to think about the good stuff.
Because it's not going to help you think about the bad stuff. You're not going to gain a single thing thinking about the bad stuff.
And I think the greatest thing is that everything that we have prayed and asked God for, He has done since His accident. Everything, He has met every need that we've had, you know, and that's been the greatest thing. And
greatest thing you guys have is each other.
Right.
You have each other, love for each other.
Kind of funny that, you know, I always tell her that, you know, the accident did one good thing, and it probably brought us closer together. You know, even though it took some things away from me, it brought us closer together in that.
One of the greatest moments in time is when we discovered fire. Fire is a crucial human advantage, a source of food, warmth, and protection from predators. Only the most innovative can survive.
If you can't, we can.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son. Not just pizza, but something for everyone. PaisanosPizza.com. Plumbing to electrical, heating to air conditioning. If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
I gotta tell you, you guys are absolutely beautiful, wonderful people. It's extremely my honor, pleasure to meet you guys. I'm glad we were able to do what we did for you guys. It's just, it's more of a gift to me than it is a gift for you, because I feel great about it. So you've given me the gift of helping you and doing something for you, and seeing you guys, and you're inspiring me to like love more. So I appreciate it, guys.
Thank you. We appreciate it. You don't know how grateful we are for all that you've done for us. And I pray that God continues to shower you with His favor, His grace, and His mercy, not only on you, but your company.
Well, I appreciate that, and I will say this, whatever God gives me, I want Him to give you 10 times more.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna bid you, I'm gonna take your leave. I'll see you later.
Okay.
It was my pleasure meeting you.
My pleasure.
And I'm gonna give you a hug.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Wow, that was amazing. The Drains are just a beautiful couple. You could really see the love they have for each other. The fact that their love story, it's been going on for over 40 years. It's a little bit inspiring. You know, you never know what happens in life. You never know what goes on, but they have the great attitude. And if anyone's going to make it, he's going to make it. I'm going to pray for him tonight. We'll see you in the next one.
Plumbing to electrical, heating to air conditioning.